Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning into the video. I'm Jay. This is the It's Lattice channel. Today we're out here in beautiful Central Oregon doing some rock collecting. We're looking for agates, jasper, petrified wood, whatever we can find. We're walking this tight drainage right now, right behind us, going up into the hills. Let's see what we can get into. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it's an exciting adventure. Walking up this steep drainage here. I think we have our first find of the day. Looks like a pretty multicolored jasper here. Let's see what we have. Of course the sun goes behind the cloud. It's quite pretty. Should I get it in better light? There we go. Ribbons of color. Really pretty cool. I have high hopes for this hillside right here. This looks like a good area. So I'm gonna hunt it for a minute. Still in this deep drainage here. Notice these. Looks like a pretty good agate here. Big white plume agate. See those white plume inclusions in there? There's a lot of agate mixed in right here. Piece of a quartzy nodule. More right here. More of the white plume. Alright, this looks like it might be a good spot. Still on that same slope in the drainage, there's the agates everywhere. This one's pretty cool, I just sprayed it off. Looks like it might have some inclusions and some patterns going on in there. Pretty big piece. And you can see there's just stuff everywhere. A little white plume agate, a little botryoidal angel wing looking piece. That one's cool. We'll keep searching this hillside, see what we can find. More of the white plume. There's just stuff everywhere. This looks like that other piece. Big quartzy plate, quartzy vein. Plumes along the edge. I left my spray bottle back there. To go retrieve that. Couple of agates on a rock. I think I've been here before. There's one buried. More white. Alright, I'll keep looking. If I find something cool, I'll bring you in and show you. I just walked up on this. It's really unusual for this area. It looks like a whole nodule. Iron stain. Oh, it absolutely is. A big jasper nodule. That's crazy. Let's spray that off. See what that looks like. Oh, there's some color right there. It's not just for the shape. This one's so cool. This looks like it's possibly just heavily included agate. It kind of looks like heavily included agate with really tight yellow moss in it. I found something like this down the road a couple of weeks back that was an iron stained husk like this with really tight yellow moss inside. Definitely keeping that one. That's really cool. Look how big it is. It's just solid. Awesome. Alright, this slope's looking pretty good. I already washed this one off. So this is pretty cool. Piece of polka dot agate. Those polka dots in this piece are hard. A lot of times these can be just potchy and soft. They just undercut. But on these, they're hard. And this one is the soft undercutting type. You can see its holes. But look at that cool jasper agate. It's like jasper running through two sides of agate. Really neat. Yeah, this hill's looking pretty good. I may keep this little pokey dot. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's keep looking. This hill is going to be good. Here's a really pretty piece. Oh yeah, just gorgeous colors and patterns in that. Let's see how big it is. Just a little guy. Sure is pretty. Alright, let's keep searching. Right up the hill from where I found this last piece here. Found this cool piece. It's hard to see. It's like a white plume agate along the edge and in the middle. It's almost like moss. Real fine. Yeah, you can see it there. Golden moss. Pretty good one. I think out of the two, I'm going to keep this one. Love those colors. Alright, look at this. Over here in the shade. Is this just a little bit of agate on host rock? Or is that a giant agate? Well, you know we have to find out. I'm going to dig it up, spray it off, let's see what it is. Let's see what we have here. Oh man, that is one big vein agate. Wow. I don't think I want to carry this out of here. That is crazy. That's a big agate. Wow. Look at this agate. It's just really dense white plume. Giant. Well, I think that's gonna stay. I don't think I'm hiking out with that today. It's here for the taking. If you want a giant white plume agate, probably 25 to 40 pounds. I don't know, man. It's more than that. The back is thick. Look at how thick it gets on this side. Wow. Let's spray this a little bit. See what we're missing out on by not having a wagon. Definitely want a wagon to carry this one out. It's just a crazy plume agate. It's real plume dominant. Need to get me a brush. Yep, big white plume. That's intense. I keep finding really big agates up here. Last couple of times I've been in this general area, I've found some whoppers. All right, let's keep looking. I worked my way up this draw, up this wash. I've been finding this vein agate everywhere, and a lot of it was pretty potchy and boring, but this piece looked pretty interesting. Kind of cracked up, but you can see it's got like banding. And then in the center, it's banded with the more translucent agate. But along the edges there where the two agates meet, it's kind of neat little orbs. Let's see what this looks like sprayed. Oh yeah. See, this one has some potential. The bands in that clear part are multicolored. Just put a clean face on that, get rid of the cracks. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's really pretty. Some of that banding in there. The tan banding reminds me of Brazilian agate. Pretty nice piece. Goes all the way through like that. Really tightly banded on that side. I'll keep that one. I want to put a face on it. See those beautiful bands. Look at that translucency. It's going to go from the white opaque banding to the tan banding. Very nice. I noticed an area up on top of this hill where the mineralization turns to dirt really, really rusty red. So we're going up there to see what's up there. Just found this cool section of a nodule. It's got a light blue lace agate banding along the edges, and then it's like probably some little plumy inclusions, judging by that purple area there. It looks like it's one of the matrix features, like pluming up into the agate. But pretty neat. It looks like these things have just traveled a long way for that. That was once a whole nodule. It's been broken up over the years. Pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm up here in the hills. I saw these little rocky knolls from a distance, and I thought I should hike over there and check it out. But on this little slope right here, I've been finding something they're just different from anything else in the area. It's more just like solid little nodules, and some of them seem to be going towards true blues. I have one in a pile up there by my spray bottle that I need to spray off and check. But I saw another one right here. Let's see. So they're mostly gray, but a couple of the pieces sure seem to have some true blue in them. So I'm going to search this little hill. Then I'm going to spray down my pile and see what's in it. I'll show you here in a minute. There's the one right on top. These are whole nodules. See that? Oh yeah. Very nice. Let's see what's up here. Alright, still on the little nodule hill here. You can see these nodules just weathering out. On the ground they look so blue. Once you get them out, they're kind of like a gray blue. But maybe somewhere in the streak there's some true blues. Let's keep going. This hill has agate everywhere. Like I'll show you. There's a big piece. Big piece. Two touching each other. All over. So hopefully we'll find something really cool here. There's that big one sticking out. I saw this from over there. Oh yeah. Can't even budge it. It's a giant one again. Oh yeah. A huge piece of agate. That must go way down into the ground. I'm not messing with it. I see a couple of things up here. It looks like a piece of petrified wood laying right over there. And right here, looks like a cool quartz plate. Yep. Quartz points. Kind of flat and weathered on that side. That part's neat. Got all those glistening faces. Nice. Yeah, this hill's looking great. Is that actually petrified wood? I don't know what this is. Piece of chert. Opal. Seems like real light, like opal. Interesting. There's something. Ooh. Yeah, see, that must be opal. There's a big piece of it. Pink and white opal. I like this area. No telling, that little slope over there looks killer. That's going to be a good spot for sure. Alright, I got a lot of looking around to do. My bag's somewhere back over there. Don't want to lose that. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Way up there. Well, not way up there, but up there. There's something big. Crystals on the way. That's citrine. Opal. Common opal. That looks like a giant piece of jasper. From here, about 100% is. It was somebody's old excavation pit. Yeah, they were in it. Get this beautiful giant piece of jasper. Man, for scale. There's a bunch of it scattered around here. There's a little bit. big old piece. Alright, I gotta reunite with my bag. I'm gonna keep looking. So I looked around for a while in either direction from where those little nodules were. And there was a really tight band just running up and down the hill right here. Got some big ones. A couple of these look pretty cool. Definitely trending towards blue, but it's mostly on the skin. Let's see if we backlight it. Yeah, not quite blue. Nice pieces of nodules though. These seem to be weathering just right out of this slope somewhere, like recently in the last, I don't know, 10,000 years. That one's cool. This might be the keeper of the bunch. Let's spray that face off. Looks like it's got some nice banding. Oh, that was almost a true blue right there. Oh yeah. It's a nice looking agate. It's got the full banded face in there. It's a whole nodule with just that face exposed. Very nice. Nice and muddy. I'm gonna look through this little pile and see if there's any more on that level. Don't think there are. I think we're gonna keep one of these. A pretty cool spot. Neat nodules. Let's see what's going on with this one. Yep, I think we're just gonna take that one. This one's tempting. Maybe we'll take two of these. Alright, let's keep trekking. Oh man, I just hit a really nice area I've never been in before. There is petrified wood and agate everywhere in the hillside. Let me show you. Just about everything you can see that's off color. Look, there's pieces of pet wood everywhere. Good hard petrified wood with nice cell preservation. Oh, this is crazy. Look at this big piece. Look at this. That's a giant piece of pet wood. Oh, this hill's gonna be fun. Let's see if we can find any round, cool pieces with nice grains. But there's agates all mixed in too, which makes this incredibly fun. Alright, I'll bring you back in when I find something cool. Look at some of this stuff. Just great cell preservation in it. I think a lot of this may be sycamore. You can see the medullary rays and the growth rings. Definitely going to take a couple of nice cutters and cut some slabs and see what they look like. If the pattern shows up nice. It's just all in this hillside. Look at this. Oh. Petrified wood everywhere. Alright, let's find a couple of nice ones. I'm still on this little petrified wood hill, and I can safely say now that this is one of the coolest places I've ever rock hounded, just for sheer density of nice petrified wood and an agate mix. Look at this piece. Look at that. Look at the detail in it. this is good stuff. It's just all throughout here. Look at this piece. Oh man, look at the cell preservation in that. Oh my word. This is amazing. And right beside it you have big agates like this. Just sitting in here. Just agating, hanging out. Incredible. I'll probably spend the rest of the day just on this slope in the general vicinity. Look at this. Big agate. Pet wood. Petrified wood. Another agate. Or wood. Stuff everywhere. Where'd that nice piece go? I had a nice piece. I set it down. I'm hunting for my nice piece. Let's see if I can find it. I mean, just look at the different stuff all in the same area. Really cool calcite plates. That's neat. A little bit weathered, but neat nonetheless. Look at that. Really nicely formed crystals. Just sitting on a plate. That looked good, cleaned up. Then I found this little plate of quartz crystals. And then this piece of wood. You can kind of see the cell detail in this. I'll get that wet in a minute. This is a great piece. Look at this giant piece. Oh man. What a beauty. Definitely a lot of cell preservation on this stuff. Just gorgeous wood. Can't wait to get a piece of that on the saw and see what it looks like cut. Beautiful piece. Fit for scale. Just one after another. Non-stop. And agates in the mix. This is one of the coolest pet wood places I've ever been to. Check this one out. This thing is huge. Look at how beautiful this petrified wood is. Are you kidding me? Just beautiful agatized, hard petrified wood. Just sitting here. This is a giant piece. Too big to carry out. Some crumbly bits, but the majority of this is just beautiful wood, especially this side. That's crazy. I want to get around like that. Absolutely crazy. Nice. Bottom of the petrified wood hill. Giant agate. Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be a little smaller than that. Big old agate. It's just one of those days, guys. It just keeps getting better. It's amazing. Just stuff everywhere. See that banding in there. Something going on under this surface. Wow, just a bit. big agate. And I kind of picked out this piece of wood. I like the cell preservation. That one. Let's keep going. Look at this beautiful piece. Looks like it may have been driftwood. Beautiful preservation. I think we may keep that one. It's just so unique. It's so cool. Nice. On the back side of that petrified wood hill now. And in this area there's just tons of these blocky agates coming out of the clay here. Seems like they're freshly weathered out. Real dark, smoky. Look over there and see what's happening in all those different mineralization zones. Seems to be out here the tan and the white's where it's at, but we'll check the red. This area has just a lot of these big pieces of white plume / tube agate, I guess. But pretty big pieces. Nice chunky stuff. Good patterns. Just gonna leave these here, but they are neat nonetheless. I still don't have the bag room, but I still want to explore. So this ground through here is ridiculous. The amount of stuff scattered. I'm kind of beelining towards this big thing I see down here though. Let's stop at this big thing on the way. Man, that looks like wood. Yeah, that's a piece of agatized wood. I bet a lot of this is associated with wood. Look at this piece. That's definitely agate wood, limb cast, whatever you want to call it. Those are cool. Oh, what's this big one? Pretty cool. What's this? Just a yellow rock. Oh, that's big. Look at this. Oh, that's real big. Oh. What in the world? That is a huge agate. It's associated with petrified wood. Yeah, look at the side there. That's all wood grain, wood bark, all the way around. It's also kind of curved. Well, interesting. We're in the agate wood zone. We're going to spray this one off a little bit. Yeah, look at that. And then when you look at the top, it's completely agate. Oops, I sprayed myself. Completely agatized. Gosh, this one's a tough call. It's big. It's quite impressive. I think to carry it out, I'd have to high grade out some of my other stuff. Just look at that. Cell preservation on the side. Kind of cracked when you look at it on this end. It's a tough call. I'll have to think about this one for a minute. I like the way this is all shaped right here and how really hard and agate-y it is. That's awesome. Agate wood. There's those two little ones. Not sure what this is. It might be a little limb cast. Looks like it probably is. Just a flattened one. Very cool. I kind of like the outside of that one. Getting into an area with some possible blues. Let's see how this turns out. That one's borderline. Stuff is everywhere. This big one. Nice banding. Wonder if there's anything showing on this face. Some banding and some tube inclusions, it looks like. The light got really bad. It's kind of neat. Definitely some inclusions going on in this piece. Just right up the hill from it. Or if there's like white limb casty things. There might be some blue agates right around here. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Okay. Look at all of these white plume agates. Just crumbling down this hill. It's kind of wild. There sure is a lot of white plume agate. That one looks really cool. Oh yeah. This big one. That one sure is cool. Let's see what else. Maybe there's another cool piece. Get it all just scattered throughout, all the way down. Well, anybody needs white plume agate, this is the spot. Just loaded. Alright, let's keep trucking. Some of these pieces have really beautiful plume formations in them. Translucent agate in between, giving it all that depth. It looks like it's hollow in between. But that's solid agate. A lot of depth in that piece. Looks cool too. Might take one or two of these for cutting. Oop, finger, sorry. Just found these. They are super cool. I'm stoked. I think these are Osmundia oregonensis, type of extinct fossilized tree fern, but these are highly agatized cast. Just gorgeous. You can tell they kind of splay out. Like if you look at this one's giant. but they're always more narrow at the top or bottom and wider at the top. You can see that just amazing cell structure in there. This one's highly agatized too. Just amazing. Definitely keeping that. I might have to high grade something out, but that is a beauty. Super rare. Nice. All right, my battery on my phone is getting low. I'm getting tired. Look at all this petrified wood in this area. It's nice pieces. Look at this druzy wood. Always love to see some druzy wood. Nice. Well, it's been an incredible day. I don't want to stop. Oh, look at this druzy wood. This is a thing right here, apparently. This is the druzy wood zone. That's nice. See that sparkle? Wow. Okay, so it's gone from one zone to another. Now we're in the druzy wood zone. I want to keep going, but by all measures, it's time to call it. Oh, look at this thing. What is it? No way. That's beautiful. Looks like sycamore. Oh, nice piece. You can see why it's hard to just turn around and walk out. One, because of the weight, and two, because of all the stuff I could pick up. So I gotta call it. Look at these big pieces. What's this? It's too big to move with one hand. Looks like white plume wood. This big thing, calcite plate. Whew. Amazing rock hounding today, guys. Thanks for coming on the adventure with me. It's been awesome. Love sharing this. This is my favorite thing to do on my time off. Hope you guys get to get out there and enjoy the natural world and do something fun. Till next time. Haha, I said until next time, but you know I kept looking. Look at this. Let me get out of the light. I think we might have our first true round of the day. Let's see what we got here. Man, I do not know. Sure looks like it, kind of compressed. Weird. That one was cool too. Oh, look at this. What's this? Another piece. Can't stop. There we go. There's a round. Just picked this one up. Nice. This is the rounds area. That's two pieces in a row. This one's a better one. Sick. Let's look around. Said I was going home 10 minutes ago. Definitely want to look closer on this hillside. Look at that. It looks like Arizona wood. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. Oh, it's gigantic. What? It's a giant piece of redwood. This is crazy. This hill, this area, this has been one of the best days rock hounding ever. Just so many different things to look at. Couldn't even fathom carrying most of it out, let alone something like this. It just won't even budge. This thing's probably huge. So, ow, I cut myself on something. Well, let's stay in here. What's this right above it? Part of it or another? Gosh, I can't help but want to see how big that is, especially with that crazy color pattern in it. And then you look over here and it's like, hi, I'm a giant plume agate. And I am one too. And so am I. It just doesn't stop. And I might have to put this on the back burner. Oh, look at that. I really did cut myself on something down there. I'm bleeding. Ow. It was this piece of rock right here. That's what got me. Ow. Let's get that home, get it cleaned up. So where is that? I want to remember it. It's by this big log. It's right downhill, right here. Man, that thing really got me good. I got a pretty deep cut in my finger now. Bleeding. Got all excited digging up a rock by hand. Get this one falling apart. That's close to a round too. It's falling apart. This big stuff. Ooh, that looks quite pretty. What we have going on here? It's not quite a round. It sure is nice. Big old piece of petrified. Petrified. Everywhere you look. It's just one after another. Intense. Well, I've got to come back here. I think next time I come to this area, I'm just going to beeline it right here instead of looking along the way. Spend more time developing my knowledge of this area specifically. Look at all these calcite crystals that have weathered out. Big agates just sitting everywhere. Alright, trucking back to the truck now. Let's do this. Just walked up on this. That's about as close to a big complete round as I've seen today. I'd say that is more or less complete. Well, you can see some of it is peeled a little bit, but the center's in this. It's always nice. It's relatively hard. It's super heavy. I'm not convinced on this one. Not 100% sold. Just doesn't look super agatized. It'll always be here if I want it. Just doesn't look that hard. I mean, it's heavy though. Should I spray it? I'm almost out of water too for the sprayer. Plus it's malfunctioning now. Well, yeah, that's got the heart in it. And it looks a lot better wet than I was expecting. Let's take it out here in the sun. I don't know. Sure is nice. I think we'll take it. It's the last big thing I can carry. Alright, let's see what this is. It's definitely round around the outside. I can see the edge of it right here. It's a partial round. So this is a really good hill. Getting a lot more round material. But check this out too. Getting just beautiful cell preservation. Pretty sure that's the sycamore. this. It's beautiful stuff. Plus they're kind of coming in rounds and partial rounds. Oh, that's big. My phone's dying. I can't see it anymore. This looks like a limb. Is this just a section or is this a limb? Alright, I gotta go. My phone is dead.